Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 2026 Eufaula High School football season. This is the Coach's Show with Coach Darrell Jernigan. Tonight, we're bringing that to you in this entire season from Beef O'Brady's of Eufaula. We're set up in the area here adjacent to the bowling alley. And this year's show is sponsored by Beef O'Brady's, the Eufaula Sports Park, and Tim Watson, Novus Mortgage, the mortgage man out of Dothan. And we appreciate our sponsors, our new sponsors tonight. And joined, as we said, by Coach Darrell Jernigan. Coach, hard to believe, but you are entering season 5.
Yes, sir.
So, I tell you what, as you get older, you'll find that those years at least seem like they pass faster. I was talking to a young man today that I coached in Pee Wee football, not you, but someone else, actually someone older than you. And I said, how long have you been on? He works with Mile Power. I said, how long have you been on your job? He said, 18 years. I said, I knew it was getting close to 20 probably. I said, but I hate to tell you this, but the next 18 are going to seem faster than the last 18 years. And for some reason that's the way it works out. But 2026 football season, your guys have been working hard. We just got through playing a preseason jamboree last Friday. Let's talk about the team a little bit. Some new faces, just kind of what can the fans expect tomorrow night when they come out to Tiger Stadium, watch the Tigers play Catholic in Montgomery?
Well, for one, they can expect a physical team, starting defensively. We're more experienced this year. Last year we was younger. So this year, we're more experienced. We return 9 out of 11 on defense. Only 2 replacements will be right there at corner. So we've been working about 3 or 4 guys right there at corner. But like I said, experienced defense, tough nose defense, fly around to the ball. New defensive coordinator, Coach Robert Brown. So this summer has been really big for the guys in him to get that connection, and also for me because I transitioned over to coaching linebackers this year. So
really, okay,
that's been a big change for me. And flying around to the ball and experienced defense team led by defense also.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the defense I thought did a pretty good job last year for most of the year. The fact you have 9 or 11, and it was a young defense. We started several sophomores last year. So,
and it's still, I say we more experienced, but we still return everybody in the box after this year but one.
Right.
So, I mean, that's big. And so they still fairly young. They just, as they say, freshman and sophomore last year, they was forced to play, which is good and bad. The good thing is I got them for another 2 years. Bad thing is they're still young, but, this year we're looking at it, they're more experienced. But we also led on defense by 2 safeties, Nayland Murphy and Jalen Parker back there. Jalen Parker been the 4-year starter for us.
I was going to say, it seems when I looked on the roster last week for that game, I saw Jalen Parker. I'm like, it seemed like he should have already graduated.
Yeah, he's been a 4-year starter for, his freshman year. He broke his ankle in that Pike Road game that put him out for the rest of the year. But besides that, he's been reliable for us there. And I called him the quarterback of the defense. And then in the box, we led by Henry Bronson, which is a junior, and then Nyan Smith, who's a sophomore at linebacker, with Jamarian Thomas at outside backer. So,
a lot of the names were so familiar this past Friday night because they were staples on the defense last year. And talking about Nayland Murphy at safety, I know he had 2 or 3 games in a row that he had an interception last year. So I don't know how many he finished with, but I know
last year he finished with 6 interceptions.
6 interceptions. That's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
Because we played 11-game season, so he averaged over half an interception a game, which is, if you could do that for your career, that's pretty darn good. We talked about that's the defensive side of the ball. One thing I noticed was some kickoffs sailing into the end zone.
Yes.
So, that is that would be a change. We've had some kickoffs go in the end zone in the past. And Cooper did a great job last year, but and I'm trying to. There were two kickers. I know it was Fernando Salas and Michelle.
No, we have Fernando Salas and Juan Gomez.
Juan Gomez. He's listed on here as Michelle Martinez.
No, y'all was calling the wrong number in Jamboree.
Oh, were we?
Yeah.
Okay. So what number is the you said Gonzalez?
Yeah, Juan. I think it's 85.
I'm telling you, I think he didn't. I don't think he wore 85 in the game.
Yeah, Juan wasn't there, and Martel didn't even kick.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what I said. Y'all was calling the wrong number.
He's getting old. He can't see those numbers anymore.
Well, we did leave our binoculars at home. So, but so who was it kicking the ball in the end zone?
Fernando Salas. He's the only one that kicked.
So, okay. All right. So he was the one that was booming in the end zone. He is the only one that kicked.
Yes.
Okay. Well, he let's just say his last 2 kicks were much better than his first 2 kicks.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So it was 41 the entire night then. Okay. Well, my eyes played tricks on me. So anyway, well, that's great. Well, Fernando did a great job. So you said Juan Gomez.
Yes, he'll be my other kicker.
He'll be the other kicker. And so Fernando is a junior, and then Juan is a sophomore.
Yes.
All right. And we didn't see – am I remembering correctly, or did we not see a punter?
We didn't punt.
We did not punt. I didn't think so. The first game against Mortimer Jordan, we scored a touchdown. Then we blew down the field and fumbled around the 10-yard line, and then the game ended on the next possession.
Yeah, because it was a running clock.
I mean, I don't know if you paid attention. You probably were seeing about your guys and getting ready for the next game, so I don't know how much you watched the halves after that, but it seemed like none of the other halves after that, they ran the clock as fast as they did.
I ain't paying attention.
They didn't. Doug will attest to that. But we'll come back and we'll talk about that because I want to talk about the offensive side of the ball a little bit of what we saw last week, and then some things you expect tomorrow night. And we will step aside for a break. Be back with more of the Coaches Show here from Beef O'Brady's and Eufaula Sports Park after this.
Chase that Wiregrass. Tim Watson, the Mortgage Man with the Watson Group, powered by Novus Mortgage, your only choice for mortgages in the Eufaula area. Please give me a call today at 334-791-0178. That's 334-791-0178. Let's go, Eufaula.
Precision Body Works is a state-of-the-art collision facility dedicated to providing customers with outstanding service and a quality repair experience. We have been serving Eufaula and the surrounding areas for over 20 years and have earned a reputation as being a premier collision repair center. Precision Body Works uses environmentally friendly PPG water-based paint and also offers 24-hour record service as well as top-of-the-line accessories from such brands as Cam Locker, Ranch Hand, Retrax, Weston, and WeatherTech. We are located at 1210 North Eufaula Avenue or call us at 334-687-4700. Hey, we're back on the Beef O'Brady's Eufaula Sports Park and Tim Watson, Novus, the Mortgage Man out of Dothan Coaches Show. We're joined now by Angie McKinney, the general manager here of the entire facility, right?
Correct.
So am I saying it correctly? Because this is new for me. It is Beef O'Brady's, but it's the Eufaula Sports Park, correct?
It's Lake Eufaula Sports Park, and then we also have Beef O'Brady's.
Okay. So who is the sponsor? Is it Lake Eufaula Sports Park?
Beef O'Brady's.
Beef O'Brady's,
Yeah.
Okay.
That,
all right.
all it can be.
Okay.
We can do everything.
I just want to make sure because, I mean, it was several years ago when we were doing radio. I just on the cuff like this used the wrong terminology for one of our sponsors, and it was a big deal. So
it's not a big deal.
Not a big deal? Okay. I like you. I already like this. You brought us out these appetizers. This is really nice. So what all we got here?
This is our combo appetizer. So it has chicken tenders, it has onion rings, the corn dog pups, and mozzarella cheese sticks. And you've got boom boom sauce, and you've got honey mustard and marinara.
Okay. This is boom boom sauce?
That's boom boom sauce.
I already had some of that. That's good.
Yeah, it's good. It's spicy.
Well, I like it. It's good. It's good. And the chicken is very fresh because it just came out of the grease.
That's right.
But it's good. So, well, appreciate it. So tell us a little bit about what's going on here at the Lake Eufaula Sports Park.
Mm-hmm. Well, we always have bowling open on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Actually, we have tournaments here every once in a while. We have a 9-pin tournament that's usually once a month on Sundays.
Okay.
And this Saturday, we're having the Kiwanis. We're supporting the Kiwanis and having a fundraiser for them on Saturday.
Okay. And what time does that start on Saturday?
Registration starts at 12, and we'll start bowling at 1.
Okay. And right now, is there openings available?
There still are openings available. We still have lanes available.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is the entry fee for that? What kind of prizes are they looking at? How many teams will place? I mean,
Okay. Tell you a little bit about
for
it.
the uninformed like me who don't know a whole lot about a bowling tournament.
Okay. So it is a 9-pin tournament. So that means that when you knock down 9 pins, that's a strike.
Okay.
We will have the teams are teams of 5. It's $150 per team to bowl in the competition, and I've got prizes from $10 gift cards all the way up to $50 gift cards. I've got a raffle that's going on where we're going to give away a pellet grill that's worth $450, and then I also had Coca-Cola National donate 4 Universal tickets. It's a 2-part 1-day pass for 4.
Boy.
So we're raffling that off as well.
I don't know if people at home realize what that's worth, but we just got back from Universal last month.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that alone is, I'm sure, over $1,000 prize.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I mean, a 2-part hopper. So for 4 people. So yeah, so that's a great prize. So they can. Obviously, they can get in touch with you between now and Saturday, or they
Correct.
can just show up at noon.
They can show up at noon on Saturday and register. They can even come out and just participate in the raffle if they want to.
Okay, so a 5-person team can singles show up and be put on a team,
and we'll put them on a team.
Okay, all right. Well, good. That's excellent. So there's some people down on the far end that are bowling. Is this a league that's going on tonight?
We have Thursday night league. And it's fixing to end, and they'll take a couple of weeks off, and then it'll start again for the fall. And then we also have 9-pin league on Tuesday nights, and they all start at 6:15 practicing, and then they bowl their first round at 6:30.
Okay.
And
so these are 5-person teams as well?
No, now they're 4-person teams. The league's a little bit different. If anybody wants to talk to someone about being on the league, they just need to talk to James McCord. He's my go-to guy for all the league stuff.
Okay. So how long does this league, like the Tuesday night league, how long does it last?
It normally lasts 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks, depending on the bowlers themselves. And then they have at the end of it, they'll have like a competition to get the best of the best.
Okay. That sounds like Top Gun, the best of the best.
The best of the best.
Yeah. So anyway, I saw a flyer on the door. And of course, I've been in and out of here some lately, and I know summer's over, but it was a summer program for children that signed up. So talk about that a little bit. I know it's over with now, I'm assuming.
Well, it's in September the 1st, but it's Kids Bowl free. So if you sign your kids up for it, and you can sign up as adults as well as the parents, and it costs about $40. So you can come in every day and bowl 2 games, and all you do is pay for your shoes. So it's $5.
Okay.
And all. So the kids are free except for renting the shoes, but the adults pay a $40 all summer fee. And all. So it's a good program, and it gets the kids out of the house.
And growing bowlers for the future.
And we hope to have a Eufaula team soon. We're going to work on that in the next couple of years.
A Eufaula high team?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
I've never heard that before. So there's a high school league?
There's a high school league, and they win scholarship money and all. So, and I've talked to them about it, but we got to go before. I can't present it to the school until 2028, February of 2028.
Okay.
So between now and then, we're going to get some kids
ready to go. Yeah. So is it a college sport as well?
It is. There's all kinds of competitions, and they can go around to the different competitions, and they can win scholarship money. They can win different kinds of prizes, bowling balls and shoes. Now we're trying to get our youth league started, and if they join the youth league, they can get a bowling ball, shoes, and a bag for $125.
Okay.
So it's good to get them into the sport, get some out of the house, not in the street, and it also gives them that good competition.
Okay.
And everybody gets to play.
Oh,
You don't
really?
sit on a bench.
Seriously. Well, I won't get into the technical aspects of that. I am curious. So I'm assuming it may be a situation where they drop like the high and the low score or something like that.
They do. Well, you have a handicap.
Okay.
And also, whatever your handicap is, you use that in your.
You're competing against yourself, basically.
You're competing with the other ones.
I understand, but you're still competing against yourself to try to better your average.
That's right.
Or your normal to.
That's right.
Okay.
You got it.
So. All right. Well, anything else you'd like to share with us? And of course, you're welcome to come back every week if you'd like, and talk about what's going on that's timely to that week or whatever. But anything else you'd like to share right now?
I just invite everybody out to Beef O'Brady's. Help us to support the Eufaula High School teams, and throughout the year, not just for football, but for every sport that they have. We enjoy being able to be part of it.
Real quick, you may have already said this, but if you did, I missed it. You mentioned the bowling was Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday
and Sunday.
Okay.
And we're open till 11 on the weekends.
I was going to talk about the hours of operation.
On Tuesdays and Thursdays, we open at 4. Except now on Thursdays, we do open to the senior citizens at 2 o'clock. From 2 to 4, they have a senior citizen bowl. And they get to bowl 3 games for $10. So that's something really good for the senior citizens. Fridays, we open at 4 and we close at 11. Saturday, we open at 11 and close at 11. And Sundays, we open at 1 and close at 8.
Okay. But Saturday is 11 to 11.
Mm-hmm.
And Friday night, it's open until 11.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's correct.
The restaurant, Beef O'Brady's, what are the hours of operation for it?
Our hours, we're open every day. We open at 11 and we close at 10 during the week, and on Fridays and Saturdays, 11.
Okay. Well, that's great. If somebody's in here bowling, the restaurant's
open. I
open.
have servers that come out to the lane, so you don't even have to walk in there. You can just keep on bowling and eating.
Well, that's great. Good deal. I will be prepared with more technical bowling questions for you next time.
Uh-oh.
How about that?
All right.
Sounds good. Well, Andrew, we appreciate you joining us tonight.
Thank you.
We appreciate your hospitality as well.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yes, ma'am. We'll be back with more of the Lake Eufaula Sports Park, Tim Watson, Novus Mortgage Broker Coaches Show after this.
Of all the improvements you can make to your home, it could be the most important is not seen or heard, only felt. The ultra-quiet, energy-efficient Carrier Infinity Home Comfort System provides premium comfort with a whole-home air purifier that gives you confidence you're breathing healthier air. It's an essential part of any healthy home.
I called out one of our sponsors.
With the world changing all around us, everyone needs to be covered by insurance. So give Eric Glover with the Glover Agency a call and talk with Eric about auto, home, life, or last week's football game. Whatever your insurance needs, let Eric talk to you about being covered. The Glover Agency is located at 145 East Broad Street, Eufaula, Alabama. Call 334-687-0358.
R.W. Wingate and Company is a full-service accounting firm and a supporter of Eufaula High Athletics. They are located at 102 North Orange Avenue, Eufaula, Alabama, but licensed in multiple states. Richard W. Wingate has over 25 years' experience in public accounting, and the firm's services include personal and business tax preparation, bookkeeping, sales tax preparation, payroll services, audit of nonprofit and government entities, and business consultation. When doing extra is the point, contact R.W. Wingate and Company for your accounting needs.
The family at Impressive Collision Center has been in business since 1940.
That's impressive.
Your transportation is one of the largest investments you have, so keep it looking new at Impressive. From a major crash to a small dent, Impressive can help.
Now Impressive.
They work closely with all insurance companies and give you a great price on your minor mishaps.
Wow, Impressive.
And don't forget to check out all the accessories from install winches, brush guards, and bed covers.
Impressive. Give them a call. Impressive Collision Center, 317 South Eufaula Avenue, 334-687-4400.
Easy Metal Building Kits, pole barns, and metal roofing supplies. APEC Metal Express carries multiple kit sizes and colors with at-home DIY instruction. APEC Metal Express. Fast delivery, superior quality, excellent customer service.
We're back on the Coach Show. Coach Jernigan joined us. We appreciate Angie McKinney once again here at the Lake Eufaula Sports Park. Their hospitality, they've been great so far. And but, Coach, we were talking about the defense before we went away, and kind of come back and talk about offense a little bit. I mean, last week in the Jamboree, we played Mortimer Jordan, who they have 350-plus more students than we have. They're a 5A school. And, I don't know what kind of year they'll end up having, but I was favorably impressed with them, particularly their quarterback. And they got behind us on their first possession, and an accurate throw, a good catch. And they got behind us for a touchdown. But otherwise, the defense settled in, I thought, played well the rest of both halves.
We did. And like I told the boy, we just, we started off kind of slow, just gave up that one big play. Then after that, offensively, we moved the ball but whenever we wanted to. And then we just had that fumble down inside the 10 that cost us. And it was a running clock. But, like I told them, we play 4 quarters of a regular game. And I think that's a different outcome.
I agree, that first one. And then, of course, the second one, John Carroll. We're not going to give the scores of these because we've got a trivia question coming up later. We got a special giveaway. If you stay tuned, it's called the Best Seats in the House, and it's going to be 2 seats in the press box, in the air-conditioned press box. And on August 21st, that could be very valuable. I don't know what it's going to do with rain tomorrow. I know there's some rain in the forecast, but I think it's early. If it rains early and the sun comes back out, it'll be really hot. Really hot. So, anyway, best seats in the house, and I think that's also concessions along with that. So it's a pretty valuable prize, and it's sponsored by Tim Watts and Novus Mortgage out of Dothan. And so, but stay tuned. We'll give that trivia question later on. But against John Carroll, we had done a little research because there was information online. Their quarterback, Stan White's son, I think we talked to you about this, but Stan White's their quarterback's coach, who was a longtime color man for Auburn University and still the all-time leading passer in the history of Auburn University. And Trent Richardson from Alabama is their running back coach. And, you get this Catholic school coming in. The guys came in behind us, so they walked right past us. They had some pretty good sized guys. And so I was a little concerned, to be honest. I mean, John Carroll plays in a tough league up there, and they didn't do a whole lot, against our defense. And I know we said we don't talk about offense, but the defense pretty much so throttled. They threatened one time, and that was it.
They did. Our defense settled in. Like I said, if we can win a line of scrimmage, that's any defense, and then we can do a lot of different things on the defensive side. But we played pretty good, and as a whole, then our defense, our DB played good, the safety wise, and then even the D line. So that first game, I think they're getting a little nerves out. That first game, first time having contact versus somebody else besides ourselves this summer and stuff like that. So that first game, they were trying to work out the wrinkles. And that second game, they really settled in.
Yeah, you could really tell. And as far as personnel concerned, still talking a little bit about the defense, but I know we were minus a couple of guys, were we not?
Yeah, we were. We down 2 guys on the D line, so that really hurt us. Actually 3, but really 2 that start. So we was down them, so that we had some guys going both ways. And plus, then again, we didn't have cameras on the sideline to make adjustments and stuff like that. So all my coaches was down on the sideline. So we didn't have nobody up in the box, make adjustments here and there to see what we see. So, but I feel like we got one of those guys back, and then we got another one that's still gonna be out for a significant time.
Okay.
One of the D linemen, that is.
Right. Okay. Flipping over to the offense, we saw 2 quarterbacks play. Of course, we saw Malik Lynn, who played a good bit last year. I remember playing after Jalen went down at Charles Henderson. He played a lot, and and so he's a junior this year. And then we had a newcomer, JoJo Chandler, I guess, came in, and JoJo actually started the game. So, people asked me this week, how'd the team look? I said, we ran 2 quarterbacks, and I said they really kind of do different things. I said, but they both look good to me. I mean, they both look good. JoJo looked good running the ball. He looks thick from where I was sitting anyway. No binoculars, but he looks like a pretty big. He was effective running the ball, and then threw the ball pretty well. And then Malik's got a really lively arm.
Yeah, they do. And what I'm saying, both of them are going to play. We haven't made a decision yet, but both of them going to play. Like you said, we played both of them in that Jamboree game we had, and it wasn't about we putting JoJo out that first season started. It was just we've been doing that all summer. Every day someone else start. Their first 5 plays, the first series, and they rotate like that. So both of them are going to play. I met with both of them, sat down personally with both of them, talked to them. So they're both going to play. Malik is an athlete. I think Malik, like you said, he got a stronger arm. Throwing the ball down the field, and then when it come down to it, who's getting in the groove. And who can take care of the ball. That's all about who can take care of the ball the best.
Well, that's really important. And I'm going from memory because I didn't bring any notes with me from the game. But I know we had that turnover in the second possession against Mortimer Jordan. But we had a turnover against John Carroll also, did we not?
We did. We had a pick.
I thought we did.
Yeah, we had a pick. It was just a miscommunication. The receiver converted the route, and the quarterback thought he was sitting it down. And basically just slung it out there, and that corner was right there. So it's just them two not being on the same page.
Right. So, I mean, as far as the offense is concerned, those are really the only 2 mistakes I can think of. I'm sure there were some missed blocks here or there or whatever, but was there an offensive penalty? I know there wasn't against Mortimer Jordan. I don't remember there being an offensive penalty, but I can't remember against John Carroll.
I don't remember offensive penalty. Like I said, we played a pretty clean game of it. I mean, it was only 2 quarters, but we played pretty clean. Offensive line played really good. I will say that that offensive line as a whole has been playing good all summer. Coach Mayo got them rolling, and so just hope they keep that up throughout the season.
That's right. So let's talk about the offensive line real quick. What's the makeup of the offensive line as far as grade level and things like that? And are any returning starters on the offensive line?
It is, but we did some moving around on the offensive line, and Coach Mayo, I'll let him handle that. He does a phenomenal job at that. We got Jaden Wilson, who played guard last year. Jaden Williams, he's a senior. He's going to be at right tackle. And then we got Josiah Peterson, who actually played defensive tackle last year, who's moved over to right guard.
Okay.
Then we got Sage Gilmore, who was a backup last year, who stepped in as a center this year, as a starting center.
First year starting center, okay.
Yeah, and then at left tackle, we got Caleb Thomas, who was played a little bit last year, started some games for us last year. So
I don't know Caleb, and I'm not sure if I've ever seen Caleb, but I know Marvin. If he's anything, has he got size like his granddaddy? So I don't know.
He do.
All right. So so that's a good left tackle then.
Yeah. So as a whole, they've been playing really good.
And your left guard, did you say left guard?
Did I say my left guard?
I don't think so. I think you jumped to left tackle, but I may be wrong. Who's the left guard?
Now you got me thinking. Now you put me on the spot. Left guard, I know I got Isaiah Johnson in there with that. So it would have been Renfro until he got hurt.
Okay.
So,
and I don't know if that was one of the people you were referring to on the D-line or
Christian
not.
Foxworth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Christian Foxworth.
So, but the left guard
played the best game of his probably high school career.
Christian Foxworth?
In the Jamboree.
Okay.
I mean, if he keep that up all year, I mean, we're gonna have a really good season.
So the normal left guard is Jackson Renfro?
Yeah, but we kind of like moved him around here and there. He can play tackle. He can play all 5 positions.
Okay.
So depending on the game plan that week.
Well, I ran into Jackson's mother, and she said, he'd be back in the next month.
Give or take, we gonna side on precaution with him.
Absolutely.
I mean, he's a sophomore. He got a bright future ahead of him. So
right. Is he still playing on the D line too?
He is. That's one of the ones that he was gonna go both ways.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, all right. I mean, you don't see that many freshman linemen play at Eufaula High School. At least
Yeah.
I don't remember. There are a few special freshmen, skill people have played over the years, but on the line, and it's much less play on both sides. Jackson, was very impressed with him last year in the way the maturity he showed.
Oh, yeah.
So we hope him. We wish him a speedy recovery. So we've kind of talked about it. Let's talk about the receivers a little bit. Who receivers and backfield? I know
receivers and backfield. I say that's gonna be a strong point, but our offensive line, I mean, that's a strong point from the Jamboree. But I got all receivers returning from last year. I got Zod DeVos, Todd McCoy, and Michael Callaway. Those are my 3 starting receivers with Perry Denard and Jarrell McCray in the backfield. We call them Smash and Dash back in the backfield.
That's a great nickname. I mean, I was thinking like Thunder and Lightning or whatever.
Yeah, we call them Smash and Dash.
Okay. Because how big is Perry now?
He's about 215, 220.
I knew he had grown a little bit. He's always been a big back.
Yeah, but he'll put on some weight this summer. He got in the weight room, took it serious. Not only him, we got a lot of boys. I was just telling them today, I'm like, when we hand out uniforms tomorrow, some of you used to win larges, but now being XL, so stop grabbing the largest. So I have a coach there watching, and we might tell you to go try the pants on, and see how it looks, because a lot of them been in the weight room and gained some weight, put on more muscle, and that's all Coach Mayo and that strength and conditioning program.
That's the name of the game, though. I mean,
it is.
So speaking of that, I meant to ask you that when we were talking about defense in the very first segment, but the sophomores, and that's the thing about high school football, they can change so much from one year to the next because they're still growing. I mean, the weight room and the nutrition on the college level, I mean, that's great, and people can develop and change their body, but when you talk about 15, 16-year-old guys, they're still growing in addition to that. So,
and that's the big thing we try to do. You mentioned nutrition, like we try to feed them. And that's the big thing. Our booster club, our central office, providing us with the funds and stuff to go out and get them snacks and food throughout the day, protein, shakes, and all of that. They've been wonderful doing that. So big kudos to them at the central office and our administrator, Ms. Jackson. She's all in with us on that. So, but that's the next biggest thing is getting those kids food, nutrition, feed them. That's why they in there busting their tail, lifting weights and stuff to get them bigger.
So speaking of that, all those sophomores that played on the defense, there was 5 or 6 seems like last year that played a lot.
Yeah, so you got them on the D line. You got Kenobi Cherry, you got Travis Scott, you got Jerry Hicks, then you got Henry Brunson, a linebacker, and then you had Nyan Smith, was a freshman, so he's a sophomore now. And then you got Jamari Thomas, who'll be the only senior in the box this year. So those guys put in the work this offseason, and they got bigger, faster, and stronger.
So would it be easy? Would it be accurate to say they all probably average gaining 10 or 15 pounds since last year?
I'll say it'd be accurate to say at least all of them put on 5 to 8 pounds.
5 to 8 pounds. Okay. And if it's good weight, that's a lot.
Yes.
Percentage wise. So, well, that's great. That's good. So we talked about slash and dash in the backfield.
Smash
and dash. That's right. And so in the receivers, and you mentioned Ty McCoy, but Ty McCoy 2 years ago played quarterback, but he has really developed a receiver. He made a fantastic catch in that game. I can't remember which one it was, but
he took it away from the guy.
Yes.
Yeah. I know exactly.
I thought it was intercepted.
Yeah.
And then he came up with it, was down because the guy committed to trying to make the interception, so he didn't make the play, and Ty got away from a few.
Ty gonna be a big piece of this year's team. He's gonna start at X receiver for me, and then he also gonna flop right over and play corner for me. So we got to make sure he's in shape. It's like I was talking to his mom earlier this week. Drank a lot of Pedialyte and hydrate throughout the week. I mean, because especially now, with this. Going to be 85, 87 degrees, kick off at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. So it's still going to be hot.
And if it rains, it's going to be so muggy. The humidity is going to be so high. So that makes a big difference. So, well, anyway, anything else about us and the workouts? Now, I know that we didn't have a spring, so we had the preseason jamboree. Did that have any other impact on the way you conducted summer?
It did not. We just got a week early. We can go in pads since we didn't have a spring. So we started a week early in pads.
Okay. So pads started approximately when?
End of July, last week of July.
Okay. I was just curious because, way back in the day, it was like nobody even started practicing in shorts till after.
I want to say we started on the 27th in pads. July 27th in pads.
So it's just totally different than it used to be. I know college is different too. I mean, they talk about eventually going to OTAs and stuff with college. So and being able to do more during the earlier than they do now. So anyway, so we got a big game tomorrow night. It's Catholic. It's a rubber match between Eufaula and Catholic. They've been a regional opponent the last couple of years. So since they're coming here this year, have we got a 2-year deal with them?
We don't have a 2-year deal, just 1-year deal right now. But me and Coach Blackwell, I got to know him over the last couple of years, so we'll talk about it after we play about next year.
I understand. I got you. Well, we're going to take a break. We have not run many commercials and thanked our sponsors for bringing this to you, but we'll take a step aside and we'll be back with more of the Coaches Show after this.
At Glover Funeral Home, family means everything. Owned and operated by Kendall and Caroline Hanahan Glover. We live by our motto, our family serving your family. We treat each family we serve as one of our own, providing care and support during your time of need. Our dedicated staff is available 24/7 by email, phone, or in person. When you need us most, Glover Funeral Home is here for you because family always comes first.
Don't suffer in the summer heat. Benefield's Heating and Cooling in Eufaula has you covered. Locally owned and operated, licensed and bonded, we're your trusted Bryant Factory authorized dealer. And just like Bryant says, we service everything we sell. So stay cool all summer long with Benefield's Heating and Cooling. Call 334-695-8039 today and be a cool cat this season.
Looking for quality furniture at unbeatable prices? Come to Holly Home Furnishings in Eufaula. From cozy living room sets to stylish bedroom suites and modern appliances, we've got everything you need to make your house feel like a home. With flexible financing options, convenient delivery, and friendly local service, shopping has never been easier. Visit us today on South Eufaula Avenue and see why Holly Home Furnishings is your hometown choice. Holly Home Furnishings, helping your house feel like home.
Oh, you want me to talk now? There you go. Are we good? Sorry. Just walk with it. Okay. Keeps me growing today. Did I stutter? Yeah. It taught me the small town I can't say it. Why? And busy today. That's not good. Real estate done different. Led by faith, driven by results.
At Sutton Heating and Cooling LLC, you get hometown service. Tanner Sutton and his team make you their priority. You can expect worry-free customer service from Sutton Heating and Cooling. Whether you're looking to upgrade your system or need 24-hour emergency service, Sutton is the name to remember. For your free estimate, call Sutton Heating and Cooling LLC at 334-695-7054. 334-695-7054. Sutton Heating and Cooling LLC.
There's nothing quite like Friday night football in Eufaula. The lights, the crowd, the traditions, and a community cheering for its team. The Bryant Agency is proud to be part of the community we serve. From home and auto to life, farm, and business insurance, Keith Bryan, Jennifer Bryan, and the team are here when you need us. The Bryant Agency and Alpha Insurance, protecting what matters right here at home. Call 334-687-8268 or call thebryantagency.com.
Okay, we're back with the Eufaula Coaches Show here at Lake Eufaula Sports Park, brought to you by Beefo Brady's and Tim Watson. So, Coach, before we get into previewing Catholic, we want to talk about the giveaway, the trivia question for the best seats in the house. 2 seats in the press box, private box for 2 people with concessions, air conditioning for tomorrow night's game. Answer in the comments.
And we're going to be doing this for each home game this year.
Each home game. So make sure you tune in to the show each and every week live. So the giveaway is sponsored by Tim Watson and Novus Mortgage out of Dothan. But the trivia question for this week is, in the second half against John Carroll Catholic of Birmingham, what was the final score? It was a 2-minute half. Two-quarter half, but it was running the clock against John Carroll Catholic. What was the final score of that half against John Carroll? Make sure you comment in the comments on Facebook And I guess you could do the comments on YouTube as well, but make sure you comment. Facebook only, Doug says. So the final score between Eufaula, John Carroll Catholic from last Friday night from Sanford University. And we'll announce it before the end. So you've got about 20 minutes, actually probably about 19 minutes to get this answered. I don't think you're going to find it out there online unless you decide to watch the second half. It is available if you want to take the time to look for it. Anyway, Coach, I guess we'll take the first correct score. Yeah, the first correct score, and there'll be times stamped on the comments. So Catholic comes in. We talked about a minute. The head coach is
Aubrey Blackwell.
Aubrey Blackwell. And I did not realize this. I knew Jonathan Chandler was there last year, which was your old teammate, but he is at Opelika now.
Correct.
So let's talk about Coach Blackwell. You said he was there before. We'd have to get out the computer to see what the years were, but you said they won a state championship under him.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. So do we know anything about Catholic other than what they normally are very fundamentally sound?
I mean, they have the same defensive coordinator, Patrick Plott, from last year. He's still there. Coach Blackwell. Recently, last year, he was at Spanish Fort. So, I mean, we went back and looked at Spanish Fort for him when he was the OC there last year. So, we got an idea, the type of offense, type of schemes you like to run like that.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. But from what we've seen in there, he run it, throw it around a little bit, RPOs, game, stuff like that. So, we got to be prepared for a little bit of everything.
So, and I'm trying to think back to the Catholic game last year. It was an exciting game from a fan standpoint. And I'm sure it was for years too, but I mean, we trailed by 2 touchdowns at least 3 times in that game. And then we came back in the second half from a 14-point deficit to win in exciting fashion. Got the final score here somewhere, but that was the Jalen Wright game when he broke. It was the WSFA Play of the Week.
Yeah, so many tackles and went in for the score.
Yeah, and so it was an exciting game. But the important thing was, to win that game on the road after we had gotten beat by them the year before at home was just impressive. It was a great game for the guys and. Exciting game for the fans. And I know we enjoyed doing it. So congratulations to you. Because, I mean, it's tough for high school kids to overcome that kind of adversity, and they really did it last year. So, but, I mean, one year to the next, I know we've got several players back. I'm sure you've talked about that game from last year, but do we know what Catholic has got coming back? I can't remember if their seems like I was thinking their quarterback was a senior last year. But
he wasn't. The quarterback left and went to Opelika with JC. So.
That's 2 years in a row their quarterback followed the coach because didn't the quarterback follow the coach to Benjamin Russell the prior year?
Well, Aubrey's son is a quarterback now, so head coach is bringing his son in there. His son play quarterback.
Okay.
So that's kind of how that worked out.
Okay. Anything, and we'll get back to that, but anything special tomorrow night as far as people coming in the stadium? I know it's probably Go Fan on the tickets. They can still
Go Fans on the tickets, but I will remind everyone ticket prices have gone up. It's $10. So if they will charge $11 on Go Fan because that $1 fee goes to Go Fan. So we're charging $10, but it'll be a total of $11 because that $1, like I said, goes to Go Fan. So and then we also have a cash gate too. I know some people don't have your smartphones, so we also have a cash gate also there. We'll be selling programs. We got our programs in today, and we also will be selling fans. Because I know it's going to be hot and people, you're going to need them.
That's a good thing. Every year my wife tells me, she said, you should buy some fans through your business and give them out at the ball game.
Well, we will have you follow football fans.
Well, that's great.
For sale there.
I understand.
As you enter.
I understand. Well, that's good. So I know we were a couple of games into the season last year when they debuted the Jumbotron. I'm sure it'll be in operation again. But I heard that the scoreboard is going to be different.
Yeah, so the Jumbotron is just going to be for advertisement and replay and all that stuff with the scoreboard. And then we also got another scoreboard where the old scoreboard was. We got a brand new scoreboard thanks to Central Office, Joy Brandon, the board. Thank them. We got another board that's just going to run the game clock. So just going to have the score and run the game clock on there. So we won't have to put the score on the Jumbotron anymore.
Well, that's good. That's good. So I'd heard there was going to be some changes with that, but didn't know. So, all right. Well, outstanding. Any other changes that people can look forward to?
That's pretty much it. Nothing I can really think of off the top of my head. Just, show up and be loud. We'll be in red jerseys, white pants, red helmets.
Traditional.
So we'll come out there traditional as keepsakes, traditional. And we're looking forward for a big crowd, first home game. Come out, cheer us on. These boys been working hard all summer. And they're ready to go out there and show what they've been doing this summer.
That's great. And we'll all be cheering the Tigers on. This is a great litmus test game to start off with. I looked around, and we'll talk about it in a minute, but I looked around at who our region opponents are playing, our new region opponents, and at least 3 of them play in 2 and 3A schools. Yeah.
We kind of want, I kind of want them in my coaching staff. We sat down and kind of wanted to see where we was at from the get-go. So, what type of work we had to do, going into a new region, not knowing what they expect in our new region. So we kind of want to see where we at, fill us out. So it's a good test. Montgomery Catholic's always good. They always got talent. So like I said, just come out, cheer us on, and we're looking for a great crowd.
Sounds good. Well, Coach, let's take another quick break because we're a little deficient on breaks so far in this show, and we're going to come back and talk a little bit about the realignment. A lot of people know it, but a lot of people don't. I had somebody in the office today saying they were asking me specific questions. It was about a 5-minute conversation. They said, "You follow 4A now?" And I had to explain how all that came about. So let's talk about that a little bit when we come back and some of our opponents and what we know about them, just kind of previewing the season since this is our first show. We'll step aside for a break and be back after this.
Looking for legal help you can count on right here at home? At Robertson Law Firm in Eufaula, we're your neighbors, and we're here to make life's challenges a little easier. Buying or selling property? We'll guide you through every step. Dealing with probate or estate matters? We'll walk alongside you with care and compassion. And if you've been injured, we'll fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Robertson Law Firm, trusted legal advice close to home. The representation is made by the quality of legal services represented in the quality legal.
Show your Tiger pride with every purchase. Get the official Eufaula Tigers debit card. Available only at 5 Star Credit Union. Visit 5starcu.com to learn more.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, there's a State Farm agent who believes in something bigger than insurance. At Phil Schuler State Farm, our foundation is simple. Love your neighbor as yourself. From auto, home, life, boats, and motorcycles to travel trailers and umbrellas, we've got you covered. And we can help you plan for the future with IRAs, Roth IRAs, college savings, 401k rollovers, and more. Phil Schuler State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
At Mid-South Bank, we pride ourselves on being the friendliest, most helpful bank in town. For over 100 years, we've been helping families prosper and helping businesses grow. Mid-South Bank is a local bank with local people making local decisions. We're a community bank who will always be there when you need us. Whatever banking services you need, we're here to help. Visit us today at 230 South Eufaula Avenue in Eufaula, or in Clayton at 16 South Midway Street, or online at bankmidsouth.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Check this out, Wiregrass. Tim Watson, the Mortgage Man with the Watson Group, powered by Novus Mortgage, your only choice for mortgages in the Eufaula area. Please give me a call today at 334-791-0178. That's 334-791-0178. Let's go, Eufaula.
Show your Tiger pride with every purchase. Get the official Eufaula Tigers debit card. Available only at 5 Star Credit Union. Visit 5starcu.com to learn more.
Yeah.
I don't want to forget it.
Hey, we're back on the Coach's Show. Kickoff 2026. And, Coach, around the region, first of all, let's talk about classification. Eufaula's 4A for the first time in the history of the school. Eufaula was 3A for years. Then that was when there was 4 classifications. Then went to 6 classification was 5A all the way up till they counted the virtual academy students, and then went to 6A for 4 years. You were here during that run. And then we fell back to 5A. And then with the reclassification this year, let's talk a little about what led to Eufaula going to 4A with of course, Catholic Montgomery was a regional opponent the last 2 years. No longer a regional opponent because they separated the private schools out. So 6. I won't let you tell it, but I mean, there's a separate private school division within the Alabama High School Athletic Association.
Yeah, so now you got private schools are separate. We can play regular season games, but come playoffs, they branch off to their own. They got a small private school and a big private school division that they play in. So without the private schools, they did away with 7A, so no more 7A. So basically, it's just a trickle ball effect. Like Central now is 6A, Russell County is 5A, so Eufaula is 4A, which our enrollment is down. Like, I don't know if people know or not, our enrollment in Eufaula High is down. You got all these virtual academies around now and parents homeschooling their kids and all that, but our enrollment is down. So I don't know that the accurate number of how many kids, 9 through 12. I think last time I checked, it was around maybe right at the high 5s, low 6, something
Just
like
so
that.
happens to have my trusty list right here.
So you got it right there.
So, but I don't remember exactly what it was, but it's got every school in Alabama on here. And Eufaula High School, they have us at 488. 488.
There you go.
0.85. So I don't know how you get 0.85. That's the average, I suppose. But 489, you might as well round up to. So under 500.
Yeah.
That's the first time I can ever remember it being under 500.
But you got so many, like I said, virtual schools. You got these virtual academies, home schools. I mean, it's basically expanding, taking over. I call it the Tim Tebow rule. He started that when he was down at Nice High School, when he went with home school and still played public school ball. I mean, so that's what a lot of kids are doing now and parents are doing.
Well, but as you look at this list, though, the largest 4A school is Winona High School at 519. So
yeah,
we're 30 students below that, but I mean, if we were what we have been in the past, we'd still be in 5A.
Yeah, but it's kind of like I look at it when I'm talking to coaches. It's kind of like when we got messed up when we went to 6A when they counted our virtual academy. And which none of those kids went to school here in Eufaula, and we bumped up to 6A.
Right.
So I know some schools out there probably hate that we're down in 4A, and then like Ashford, New Brockton did not drop down; they stayed 4A.
Right.
So they probably upset just like we was those couple of years when they bumped us to 6A.
Keith, I'm not sure if it's on there or not, but this was the craziest year of things bumping around. And Jarrell, I think we came out really smelling like a rose by them dropping to 6 and keeping 32 and 6. Which kept us from being in 5A and dropped us to 4A. But didn't Scottsboro sue and wind up dropping 2 classifications?
But, I didn't think they went through with the suing. It was something that they didn't count. They didn't count their numbers right.
So but they got their way. I saw a press release.
So they dropped down because they was wrong. I think they said the state was wrong in counting their numbers. They was threatening to sue, but they didn't go through with all that, and they went back.
So they're largest in 4A or 5A?
4A.
4A. So they are in 4A, Keith.
Yes, they're 4A.
They actually dropped 2 classes.
That's Scottsboro?
Scottsboro. And they went to the semifinals in 6A last year. And have their quarterback back.
I pulled this straight off the Alabama High School Athletics. They don't have them on here. I'd have to look for 5A to see if they've still got them on here. And it may not have been updated since what you're speaking of. And these are not in alphabetical order. They're by count. So
yes, they should be the largest in 4A. It was one of those things, like Jarrell said, they turned in a count, then they put everybody in order, and then they were like, oh, we messed up our count.
Yeah.
And they let it. Anyway.
Huh. Interesting.
But they were a very good team in 6A, and now they're going to be another powerhouse, and you still got Williamson and Viger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of competitive teams in here because, like you said, Williamson, Viger are on here. So, I didn't realize this, but Booker T. Washington is still 4A. So, we played them in 2 weeks.
Booker T. Washington dropped, so that's the old list you got. They dropped to 3A.
This is 26 through 28.
Yeah, but I'm saying that might have been up at Booker T. Washington. I don't think they're 4A.
It says that they have. I don't know. I'm not. I don't know. We're going to talk openly here on the coaches show, but it says Booker T. Washington Magnet School 373, and when you go on down the list, Dale County, who's in our region, has got 344. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. But it's interesting. I haven't really poured over that list, but anyway. So looking, we kept Headland and Carroll and Andalusia, still common region opponents. We picked up Ashford, Dale County, and Strawn. Mm-hmm. So, Coach, do you know anything about the new opponents other than where they're located?
Booker T. Washington this year is going to be 3A Region 2.
So maybe that's a different Booker T. Washington.
It's a magnet. It's a magnet.
Did it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's different.
Yeah. Booker T. Washington Golden Eagles.
I have no. I've never. We never played Ashford or New Brockton, so that's totally new. Strawn. That's totally new to us.
See, I don't even know exactly where Strawn is. I know it's down somewhere
it's close to Andalusia.
I'm more backyard of Andalusia.
10-15 minutes from Andalusia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But one good thing I saw, and I know this is only a 2-year deal, so it'll change. It'll change come 28 season. But the good thing is this year, if you're a fan or if you got someone playing, is there's only one long trip, except we're going to Stanhope.
Stanhope and Andalusia.
Stanhope and Andalusia. That's not too bad though. I mean, because Strawn's coming here, and so
that was a good thing when we had our area meeting. Trent Taylor, he was the area host down in Andalusia. He did a really good job. If we went there last year, they come to us this year, and he didn't want people traveling in 1 year to Strawn and Andalusia in the same year. So he did a really good job of organizing that where we didn't have to go. Nobody had to go to Strawn and Andalusia in one season.
Right.
So kudos to him. He did
so
a
that
really
was
good
intentional.
Job with
that. Yes. It just happened stance that way. That it was an intentional act by him. Okay. And who did you say did that?
Trent Taylor, head coach Andalusia.
Okay.
He's our regional host. He's over the region. Every time we meet every year, we go to Andalusia to meet.
Okay. Well, way too early because that's way down the line. A lot of football to be played between now and then. But what's the outlook for Andalusia this year?
I mean, they lost some. They lost quarterback and stuff, but they always. They're a powerhouse. Right. They always been the powerhouse. They reload every year.
That was where I was going with that. The quarterback I know had played 2 years against us, but he was a senior last year.
Yeah, they always good.
Right. Yeah. So. Well, good deal. So, just to remind people, if you left the broadcast for a little while, the best seats in the house trivia question tonight. We've got just a few more minutes on that. Actually, we've only got 1 more minute. It's later than I realized, so we're about to do the giveaway on that. No time. If you heard it earlier, I can't repeat it because we're basically out of time. What we got a winner, Doug?
Yeah, we got a winner. And I'm not sure. I'll check with John Wayne on who was first, and well go from there. But we got a few minutes.
While we're doing this, we've got a presentation to make. And, Doug, you want to make the presentation, Doug?
Oh, no. It's just Eufaula Leadership Fund is going to help out, which we try to do. I'm going to give it to Jarrell. I think it's actually for Coach Brown. We didn't get to talk about it. Track team had a great season, and we're making a donation just shy of $2,000 to help out and get them some state championship rings or help out the track program. And congratulations to them. You may want to mention who actually won.
Oh, yeah, Coach Brown doing a wonderful job with our track program. I know when me and Mr. Brandon been talking in the past, I think the next big project, I forgot to talk about the spring sports facility that's being built right now. But the next big project after the spring sports facility, I think we're talking about the track. Me and Mr. Brandon talked about it a lot. So that's another thing that our board and superintendent and they, working wonders for us at EHS on top of academic stuff is trying to get a new track. But Coach Brown did a wonderful job this year. Boys football 1 team won state this year in 5A. And we had Taiwan Turner. Taiwan Turner was the 4th leg. And Torian Slaughter was the 3rd leg. CJ Jackson, Christian Jackson was the 1st leg. I'm trying to remember who was the 2nd leg. I think it was Taiwan. Taiwan was 2nd leg, and Jarrell McCray was the 4th leg. So that's your 4 right there. They won state in 5A, and then Taiwan also won state in the 100-meter dash in 5A.
I guess.
And then we had Bree Corbett on our girls' side. She came in 3rd in the 200 as a sophomore. And then she also made it to the finals as a sophomore in the 100-meter dash.
That's impressive.
So they did a really good job. He did a really good job with that. Him and Coach Townsend did a really good job with our track team. So it's only up from here with our track team.
Well, I heard 2 underclassmen when you were calling out the boys. Taiwan was a senior.
Torian was a senior. So you got Jarrell McCray that's coming back, and C.J. Jackson. Christian Jackson was a senior also. So he got to replace that 4x1 team. He only got 1 returning on there.
Okay.
So we got I think he got some prospects he's been looking at that's on the football team and stuff like that. But he's been, like I said, he's been doing a really good job with our track team, and it's only getting bigger from here, girls and boys.
And let me say this, Keith. I said you follow Leadership Fund because that's where it's covered. But this is all we try to help out. We did the cheerleaders mascot. We did FCA. We've done several things. But it's all because of our sponsors that do the commercials on the show that we give this back to the program.
Absolutely. And we appreciate everyone who makes this possible. I mean, and of course, tonight is sponsored by Beef O'Brady's and Tim Watson, Novus Mortgage out of Dothan. But we appreciate everyone who contributes to make it all work. It takes a whole community.
It does.
And one thing you said, though, you talked about the spring sports facility.
Yes.
And now I'm not aware of it. I haven't been around to hear what's going on with it. Explain what's going on with that.
So they're in the process right now. They've been broke ground on it. They're started out there. Spring sports facility is going to be for baseball, softball, cheer, and volleyball.
And where is it going to be?
So it's right there behind baseball and softball field. So when you enter it right now, that's all blocked off, gated up. They're out there working.
Okay.
Right next to the practice field.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay.
So that'll give our cheerleaders, they'll have their own gym, them and the girls volleyball, and then baseball and softball have their own locker room, which I think they should have been had right there where they can, the field's right there, locker room right there. They can go right out to the softball field, baseball field. So they don't have to walk all the way from the indoor facility all the way over there. So it's nice. It's gonna be nice.
How many
really
square?
Nice.
Do you,
I don't know all that.
John Wayne's over there nodding his head. He probably got an idea how big that thing is. Square footage, you know it. You know the square footage of the.
Right outside his classroom.
Yeah. Almost.
That's your homework for this week.
Okay, John Wayne's giving me some ideas on this. Yeah, we'll find out and share it. But I'm gonna tell you what, Coach. Facility-wise,
that might be a great idea to get Mr. Brandon on here so he can explain all that to you.
We've tried.
He did a wonderful job with our facilities at the high school, and not only at the high school, every school has a gym now.
Oh, I know that.
The primary, elementary.
I know. I've been to events in those facilities,
so
and
every school has a gym. So Mr. Brandon and our board and our central office people over there did a wonderful
and
job.
he's got some great ideas for the future. When they moved the tennis courts, I was thinking, well, why are they moving the tennis courts? That's great lighting for parking, but the new tennis courts look fantastic even on the other side. And I understand some good ideas possibly for where the tennis courts used to be in the future. So,
but I would put Eufaula High's facilities and all these improvements you're talking about is only going to make it better. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's great for the students, the athletes, great opportunities for them.
Oh, while you're talking about that, go over. I understand no parking this year across the way. Go over tomorrow night when people come, where they can park, where they can't park.
As far as I know, parking the same as last year. I don't think you can park at the community center because we got the pickleball courts over there now. But we got plenty of parking in front of the school, on the grass in front of the school, and then the backside back there, which I don't know. I know you can't park there now because they're doing the construction with the spring sports facility. So I advise everybody to get there early. Get there early, get you a good parking spot because that back way is probably going to be blocked off due to construction.
So is the only parking going to be on the paved student parking area?
Yes.
Okay.
But, we got that big grass in front of the high school. We got the grass out there and the whole parking lot, the student parking. And then the side over there by ALC that also has parking also. And we got the big field by the tennis courts on that side over there where they can park. Well, that's why I say get there early because if you park over there, you're going to have a pretty good walk to the stadium.
That's right.
Yeah, we'll have to find out where we can park carry all this stuff.
We'll talk with him off air. So, we get there early enough. We probably figured out we can park. But anyway, so it should be a good game. We want to meet here next week, 167 hours from now, and talk about a big Tiger victory and previewing Booker T. Washington. So, Doug, did we get a winner?
Yes. I don't know how to say it. John Wayne? Huh? The name of the winner for the here. The lady that won the I don't know her name. You don't know her name? Michelle.
Okay, yeah, I got it. I got it. I know her. Okay, so the winner of the trivia, who I guess, honey, you're gonna be in the press box with us, and it's Mushira Hudson. It's Mushira Hudson. So you are the winner.
So you know her? She can get in touch with you tomorrow.
She was in here earlier.
Oh, that was her. Okay.
She may be listening. Matter of fact, that's her son sitting right there on the sofa.
Okay.
Well. So she is celebrating her 40. She wouldn't mind me saying this. Her 47th birthday this month. She says it's a whole month celebration, and so she's going to celebrate by being in the air conditioning tomorrow night. So hey, Michelle, you can see us. I'm sure she, if she hasn't left yet, she'll. Okay, she's at the end of the bar now. She's there watching us at the bar. So anyway, but folks, we'll be doing this all season, every home game. So I guess there's 5 home games.
Yes, 5 home games.
So there's 4 more opportunities, not counting playoffs, to be in the press box.
Great chance tomorrow. If it rains, she's going to be sitting up there out of the rain. Yeah. If it's hot, she's going to be out of the hot. She's going to have concessions from the Booster Club or from the football side, whatever they got down there, hot dogs and drink and popcorn or whatever we'll have brought up and take care of.
Hot dogs, hamburgers, fried fish, connect dogs. So, we got it all stocked up. My dad will be on the grill, as always, and my aunt be back there frying fish.
All right.
So
that's great. It's a family affair at Eufaula High School.
And they try to open kickoff 30 minutes before?
We try to have them an hour before.
Okay.
Hour before, because they report about 5:30, so 6 o'clock we'll have it up and rolling.
Good deal.
All right. Well, folks, that's about all we got to say here for tonight. We appreciate you guys joining us here at the Beef O'Brady's Lake Eufaula Sports Park. Tim Watt, Novus Mortgage Coaches Show. And the first of many this year, folks. Coach, I hope we have 15 of these.
Yes, sir.
So you'll have to join us next week, and we wish you the best tomorrow night, Catholic. Till next week.
Till next week. Thanks
Coach,
for having
appreciate
me.
it.
Go Tigers.
Coach, that's it. Go Tigers.